One.
Good. Hey, how you doing? My name is Angel, and this is my persuading presentation for speech class. So first off, I want to start off a vanilla sweet cream cold brew, a Java chip frap, a strawberry refresher. These are just a couple examples of the drinks that Starbucks has to offer. There are so much more you can do here. You can take your average vanilla sweet cream cold brew and you can add 6 pumps of vanilla. You can twist it and add something completely different. That is just one of the many cool things that Starbucks will do for you. Trust me when I tell you, this is just one of the big perks that Starbucks has to offer for customer satisfaction. Starbucks welcomes you to place an order, whether using their app online or in store in person at one of their stores. But at the same time, they don't want you to leave. They want you to get your coffee, and they want you to stick around, and they want you to relax. That's what they really want you to do. So a little bit about me. To me, Starbucks brings me joy every single day. Every moment I walk into that place, and take it from me from experience, I work in the medical field. And what I do for a living, I am a nursing assistant, so I am caring for patients, all day, every day, 12 hours. And in order to keep up with that quality care, I have a cup of coffee from Starbucks, but to me, it's so much more. Something about it just makes me feel so much better. And, with the stress we deal with in the medical field every day, we need something to make our day better and get us back into spirits. And for me, going to Starbucks helps. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the smell of the coffee. I don't know, maybe it's the people, the ambiance, the atmosphere. So I asked myself, can this possibly make people feel better? Can Starbucks actually make people feel better? That's a question I kind of ask. And what is it about it? Is it, every time I go to Starbucks, it's calm, it's cozy. Even the people, and not just the baristas, the staff, but also everybody around. It's just like a positive vibe. According to Ataf Hassan, who is an author for LinkedIn, Starbucks stores are often seen as a retreat from the hustle and bustle of daily life. And he's got a good point there. Like sometimes people are looking for that escape that they need to go to, and Starbucks happens to be that escape. Whether you're sitting there, just sitting there by yourself, or you need 10-15 minutes to get away, or you're gonna be having for a meeting. That's what they want. But we're going to dive into a little bit more to see what makes Starbucks so unique, and how far they're willing to go for their customer. So we're going to talk about the drinks. Obviously, we'll talk about the atmosphere, and then we'll talk about the employees, the people. All right, so now let's dive into what attracts people with this brand, and that is the drinks. So here we go. Here, Alejandro, if you want to just come up here a little bit, I got kind of an example of what the drinks look like. If you can see right here, so these are kind of like a little Christmas seasonal kind of drinks, and these are like your everyday, all day, summer, fall, stuff like that. So. About the drinks, so Starbucks has a variety of drinks. So we're talking, like almost to please anybody that walks through the store. So they have a vast number of drinks. Like we have cold brews, we have teas, we have frappuccinos, and even mochas, and sometimes the good old seasonal drinks that appear from time to time. So special ingredients that they also have too. They have syrups like vanilla, hazelnut, tazo chai, along with seasonal flavors such as gingerbread, pumpkin spice, and caramel brulee. And those are also available in sugar-free as well. And then we're talking drink sizes. We're talking, different drink sizes. So if you look here, so according to, Amanda W., who's an author for Deliciously, says you need to be specific when we're talking sizes here. So if you want to take a look here, we start from the left side of me. We start with a tall, grande, venti, and we have a trenta here. And then we move on here, and these are like mostly for the hot drinks. We have We have a tall, we have a grande, and this is like a venti and then a Trenta as well. So that's kind of like the sizes there that we have. So then now we're done with that. We're moving on. So now that we got through with the drinks and everything, let's talk a little bit more about what makes this place so great. So now let's talk about the atmosphere and, you know, the ambience kind of like that. So Starbucks likes to invest to make their customer feel welcome. They don't want to just sell them their coffee and have them leave. They want them to stick around. They want them to kick their feet back up. So what makes Starbucks cozy? So now we're going to go back to my board here. And we're going to use this bottom picture right here. I don't know if you can get there. So this is a Starbucks Reserve Roastery outlet in Shanghai. That is just gorgeous right there. And I want to thank Danielle Broner for who's a writer for CNN Business. Thank you for that picture. And then up here we have like another one here somewhere in the States. It looks like it was by JohnnyJet.com. But this is kind of like a little cozy environment, nice, warm. Stuff like that. So, but what better way to enjoy your coffee is sit back and relax, you know? Good music, good vibe. And then we got like, you know, the smell of coffee also too can invoke positive feelings, especially with, you know, just smelling that coffee. Reduces stress and enhances overall experience. According to, you know, Atif Hassan, who was a writer, you know, for, what was that again? For LinkedIn. An author for LinkedIn. So let's move past that, and lastly, let's talk about the heart and soul of Starbucks, the employees. So to me, I feel like, and here, this is a good shot right here of a little teamwork here. To me, I feel like Starbucks has really good employees. They are good. They are good to, you know, they are good at meeting and greeting everybody, and I feel really good about, you know, when they ask me how my day has been going or what I'm up to, even though I've had probably like one of the worst days of my life. But sometimes it's that little greeting that counts, and it helps. They're also interested on you know, making connections with you, you know, because every day you come in, it's like, you know, like they are same thing, same coffee. I walk into Starbucks probably about 3-4 times a day, and every day everybody's like, vanilla sweet cream cold brew, 2 extra pumps of vanilla, right on, you know. So, and then personally, and then like they're also for up. They can take any drink that they have amongst here at Starbucks, and they can customize it. Brooke Kegel of Retail Dive says, being able to customize a drink for a customer makes them feel their order is being made with attention for them. So like giving them that, like, you know, that really good feel like, oh, they're paying attention. They, you know, they're willing to do something for me. That goes a long way with us. That makes us feel great. And that's one thing I appreciate and like about Starbucks the most. And then, like I said, greeting their customers, you know, asking how their day's been. What are they up to? How's everything going? And then you make that connection with them, so you're able to, you know, just, you know, keep going back, and you got some friendly people you get to talk to. So, and then finally, now, like my conclusion, you know, Starbucks welcomes you to place an order, whether using the online app, in person, but at the same time invites you to stay and relax. Starbucks' number one goal is helping their customers by giving them the best experience they possibly can. They know you're going through a rough time. They know how things, you know, are in the real world, especially like here with me in the medical field. They know the stuff that we got to endure with patients, doctors, nurses, and which is a stressful day. So what better way than to go down and have that great coffee, and along with a good atmosphere and talking to great people who work there. You know, we ask ourselves, is this really worth it? To me, my message would be, it is worth it. It is. It's worth the time and everything. But Starbucks' goal never changes. They are there for you and will continue to be there for you every time you come back. So if we look to the board real quick here, before I run out of time, I just want to say I have some customer perspectives from Weebly.com, you know, and it says, do you ever work or study at Starbucks? And if you see, I got some graphs here, and I'm gonna move these cups. I know I'm going a little over my time, but I got some great responses here too as well. And then also I want to thank Padmalini Singh for these great surveys here, and she did a wonderful job. So, but then that's my presentation. Thank you very much.